You doing Friday's game too, Rob?
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to non-conference Wildcat basketball here in the gym at River Falls High School. Got on a little bit early tonight, so we have an opportunity to go down and talk to head coach Zach Campbell. If you don't mind, I'm just going to head down courtside now, see if I can get a few words with him in the next 3 minutes, all right? I'll be right back up.
Sounds like a plan. Right. Welcome, everyone, for this tilt against St. Paul Johnson. The last time we played them, I believe, was 2019. We seem to go through a lot of St. Paul City Conference teams like St. Paul Johnson, St. Paul Highland Park, and what was the other? St. Paul Central. So St. Paul Johnson this evening, they were the St. Paul City Conference champions last year. They were undefeated in conference. They're bringing back, I think, 5 players from last year.
Hey, I'm with head coach Zach Campbell. Zach, we're going to get it on the air a little bit early tonight. I know you guys are maybe changing it up this year, getting out of here in 6 minutes, so I had to get on the air a little bit early just to have a little chat with you. Thanks for taking the time. 1-1 on the season. You got a young team. Got to be pretty impressed with your boys, the way they came back in that second half against New Richmond.
Yeah, they showed a whole lot of toughness on Friday night. That was awful good to see. And a culture we're trying to build and a culture we're trying to instill. And we're inexperienced. I don't know if I can call us young. We can say young, but inexperienced. And it's going to take us a little bit of time to get up to speed, but we're not trying to lose games on the way. We're trying to build our culture and build who we are and hopefully find some wins along the way as we find ourselves.
I call them young sophomores. Sophomores pretty young to be starting and be an impact player on varsity. Eli, your Johnson and Johnson's team up. Eli Johnson and Preston Johnson, both scoring a lot of points last game. I even saw some confidence building in those sophomores last Friday night.
Yeah, hopefully that's the goal as we go along with it, and we're putting a whole lot at some young guys and then even some older guys with some inexperience. We're putting a whole lot on them right now, but they're going to catch up, and in the meantime, we're going to make some mistakes and we're going to continue to grow. With this team, and after Friday night, we're going to leave here for a month and not be back in our gym for a month. Like, when you come see us in January, this will be a completely different team for sure.
It's early in the season. Are you happy with where your team's at right now?
Yeah, again, our talk, the things that we can control, our talk, our energy at practice, those type of things have been phenomenal. So happy with them. Those are things that are going to lead to success down the road, and we'll continue to catch up with the physicality and speed of the game as the season wears along.
I'm looking at the clock. You got a minute yet. I got you for one more minute before you head and lock. St. Paul Johnson, their first game of the season. It's always tricky when you play a team on their first game of the season.
We're going 3 straight teams, and as a guy who is a very type A planner person, this is very difficult on me. But we've done our best to try to get information that we can to prepare ourselves for them. They're a team that went 12-0 in their league last year and won it, and we're preseason picked to win it again this year. And so for us, we're going to have to really control the bounce and move. They got a whole lot of quickness on their team. It'll be a great challenge for us and definitely a growth and learning experience for our guys.
You might see some of the things you saw in your first game this season. I saw the JV game, a lot of backcourt pressing, a lot of trapping.
Yep, we're going to see a whole lot of that. We anticipate that in what we do, and we saw it in our scrimmage, we saw it in our first game, we saw it the line pressure last game, and that's pretty much what we've seen the whole time here. And so we're going to continue to grow with it. And guess what? We're probably going to make some mistakes tonight, but hopefully we're chipping away and getting less and less every single time.
Hey, it's a nice, great non-conference matchup tonight. Great Tuesday night in the gym. Let's get on with it and play some non-conference basketball.
Thank you, guys.
Head coach Zach Campbell, thank you. Take it right back upstairs to Ariel of Estres.
Great to hear Coach Campbell talk about, they're continuing to grow, the way they talk during practices, or energy during practices. So those are the things that they can control right now. There's a lot of things that are going to happen on the floor defensively and offensively, depending upon the teams that they're playing, that are going to change up. But they have to get to know themselves. It was interesting at the end of the last number of seasons, the last two seasons, we talked about, Coach Campbell, what are you going to do with this new team? He said, we are who we are. So he builds the team throughout the whole season to get to the point where they know exactly who they are and what they can do, and that's what they bring to the floor at the end of the season. So he's absolutely spot on. Good to hear him talk about the transition from the beginning of the season to the end of the season. Also, too, you mentioned that the team isn't necessarily young. We have a number of seniors on the team, older players that actually didn't play a lot in the last couple of years because we had such solid teams out there. Even someone like a Preston Johnson, who was an outstanding freshman last year, didn't get a whole lot of playing time because he was behind a really, really good squad in front of them. So absolutely, these players that are actually older, seniors and potential juniors that are out there, they got to figure out the speed and the quickness that they've not seen before in the past.
Yeah, and I had mentioned at the end, I don't know if you heard me or not, but talking about we're going to expect to see some trapping and backcourt pressure tonight as well.
Absolutely.
And so we'll see how they practice since game one for that preparation for that.
Absolutely. They got a little bit better in the second game, but it's a whole different game of pressing from New Richmond than it was from La Crosse Central with their athleticism at Central. But we're going to see that same athleticism here. Hopefully, we've made those couple of steps to improve upon that and not have as many turnovers and control the ball and then turn them over by the same token.
Right. So, he was emphasizing that the team isn't young, but the reason I was saying that, like I said to him, your two leading scorers are sophomores.
Right.
Eli Johnson and Preston Johnson both put up 19, that's a pretty nice game for the sophomores.
Yeah, absolutely. So the interesting piece of that puzzle last week was that Preston only scored 4 points in the first half. He scored the rest of the majority of his points in the second half. Eli started finding himself underneath the hoop and really making efforts down there. If you take a look at his shooting percentage underneath the hoop last week, it was incredible. So whenever he got down there, he converted. So point is, get him the ball underneath. Preston, what I liked with Preston last week is that he took a lot of shots underneath the hoop in transition and layups. He's a good outside shooter too, you know, and so he hasn't really shown that yet. So he's got another part of his game that no one has seen, at least really heavily since he was a freshman last year.
And Joey Butts, the junior, right? He hasn't been flashy and not been putting up 25 this year, but the junior, he's been solid for the Wildcats in game one and game two.
Right, game two, he scored 8 points. Turnovers are minimal. He handles the ball a lot. Doesn't get a whole lot of rebounds because he needs to get back on defense. He's a really solid defensive player, but one of those players that we definitely count on. He was a starter from last year's team.
Hey, thank you, Michael Sherman. I tried to get your dad up here for Friday, but he said he's busy. He might be coming down to visit you. I'm not sure. But
go up to visit him up in the cold Bemidji.
Up to visit him. So, Michael, thanks for tuning in. Hey, Will Johnson, he's in too, of course. So, welcome, Punta Gorda, Will.
Very cool.
Hey, guess we're going to have a guest, kind of a local celebrity guest color commentator on Friday night.
Who would that be?
We have Mr. Hold on, because I was thinking about Michael Johnson. Hold on. Let me get Marty Harum.
Harum. Cool. Marty, what a deal.
Marty Harum.
Very nice.
I've been trying to get Marty involved a little bit. I think he might have the right personality for this job.
Right.
And he knows enough about sports.
He knows a lot about all the sports out there.
His brother's working for the Milwaukee Bucks, or at least he was.
Right.
So.
Marty was a three-sport athlete, outstanding athlete in all three sports. Played baseball at Whitewater at the college level, and then was drafted and was playing with the Arizona team. What are they?
The Diamondbacks.
The Diamondbacks, right.
Yeah, we're both on tilt right now.
Yeah. Well, excellent.
So Marty's going to come up, and he's one of those guys. I think it's good to get him involved in this. Yep. I think he would be a good asset to what we're doing. He can do all the sports,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
So we'll see. So,
really good get. How'd you even think of him? I'm impressed.
I thought of him once last year, and then I was kind of going through this list. I'm like, how can I miss the local celebrity, right? The three-sport athlete.
Right.
So you're going pheasant hunting?
I'm going pheasant hunting. Going out with the two boys, Aaron and Eric. We're leaving on Thursday and hunting Friday and Saturday, coming back Saturday night.
So yeah, well, good. You have fun with that. I'll be wishing I was with you on that hunt, but Marty Harum and I will be up here.
There you go. We'll be definitely tuning in to listen to the game, to watch the game.
And the artist, Rob Derry, he'll be the backbone of the operation. Then Braden Engstrom is going to run the computer. So
excellent.
We'll have a pretty tight ship going on.
Very cool. Very cool. And it's against Hudson,
Yeah. So
conference, real rivalry. This gym will be buzzing, definitely.
Elliot said, can't wait for them to get after it tonight. Like I always say, can't wait.
Can't wait. Let's go.
Jacob Langgraf is in the house.
Jacob,
Gary Langer, he says, what am I, old
Gary.
news already? Gary, just stay close to the phone is all I can say.
Jacob, I think, is going to Concordia, St. Paul.
Outstanding. Good to see the alumni tuning in.
So the reason for the delay in the start of the game is the fact that the JV game went very, very long. I don't think it ended until close to 7:10.
It was long and slow. It was clunky. Look at our executive producer. Already got first half up there. Look at that.
Tonight's non-conference matchup features the St. Paul Johnson Governors against your River Falls Wildcats. River Falls High School welcomes all players, officials, and spectators to tonight's contest. As a member of the WIAA of the Big Rivers Conference, we are committed to the true spirit of high school competition. We ask each of you as a participant, official, or spectator to abide by the WIAA character values by creating a positive environment in which our athletes may participate, our officials may work, and the spectators may enjoy. Thank you. And now, for all those who are able, please stand and remove all headwear as we honor America with our national anthem.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the gym at River Falls High School. It's non-conference basketball. Tonight, the St. Paul Johnson Governors have traveled to town to take on your River Falls Wildcats. Here we go. Now your starting lineups first for the Governors.
The starters for the visiting Governors. A 6'3" senior, number 1, Jay Tensley.
Jay Tensley.
A 6'1" senior, number 2, Dwayne Gibbons.
Dwayne Givens.
A 6'1" senior, number 3, Kajan Jordan.
Kajan Jordan.
A 5'8" junior, number 4, Jelani Mays.
Jelani
And
Mays.
a 6' senior, number 22, Elijah Knox.
Elijah Knox. There's your starting lineups. Tensley, Givens, Jordan, Mays, and Knox. Now your starting lineups for River Falls Wildcats. Dim the lights. Let's go.
And now, introducing the starters for your River Falls Wildcats. First, tonight's manager of the game. He's a 5'1" fifth grader from Westside Elementary.
The best side.
Brandon Trickle.
Brandon Trickle. What a baby,
6'2"
Brandon.
senior, number 2, Aiden Carafel.
Aiden Carafel.
A 6'6" sophomore, number 4, Eli Johnson.
The sophomore, the big kid, Eli Johnson.
Number 10, Preston Johnson.
The other half of the Johnson & Johnson, Preston Johnson.
Junior, number 24, Joey Butts.
Joey Butts. Get him some tube socks. He looks good.
Number 25,
Jonah Severson.
The Wildcats are coached by Zach Campbell and assisted by Zach Turpin, Derek Campbell, Eric Peters, Nick Roy, Brian Wicklock, and McGuire Flood. The officials for tonight's game are Nick Bean, Jared Byrne, and Nick Hazenbeck.
Bo Herstein on the PA tonight doing a nice job. I'm Kevin Westhouse along with Ariel Avestres, the artist Rob Derry, and Debbie Avestres, executive producer tonight. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Let's go. Let's tip this thing off for some good non-conference basketball. Jump, jump. Eli Johnson will tip it off against Jay Tensley, I believe. 6'3", 6'6". Eli Johnson's got 3 inches on him. Let's see. And Governor's control. Here we go. Underway. Put 18 minutes on the clock. Cats Den is in Jersey night tonight. They're loud already. Snapping around the outside they go. Tinsley with the basketball into the lane, up under. Eli Johnson comes out of there. Nice job getting their hands on the ball, no fouls. Push it to the Joey Butts for 3. Rainbow front iron, no good. Nice job, Preston Johnson. Back to Joey Butts, down in the corner to Carafell. Top of the backboard, no good. Couple looks there from the far corner. Couldn't get him to go. They'll dial it in. Dribble drive into the lane. Nice dish under the hoop. Now they got to kick it back outside to Tinsley. Give it up here to Tucker. I don't think they announced him as a starter.
Dwayne Givens, number 2.
Dwayne Givens. I see 11 in the game, though. He wasn't announced as a starter. Damani Tucker.
That's Elijah Knox.
So...
22 I have on my
So look
sheet.
at I'm just looking at this right here. 11, Damani Tucker.
Huh.
So you think...
I thought he said Elijah Knox starting number 22, but maybe.
Yeah, I have that too. Yes, I have that.
Right.
But not 11.
Because 1, 2, 3, 4, and 11 were the starters, I thought.
All right, but 22's on the floor as well.
Wow.
Joey Butts up under, no good.
Nice get. There you go, Jonah. Nice rebound.
Nice block. That was Dwayne Givens on the block.
I do know that St. Paul Johnson just issued the jerseys to their players last night, so there may be a mix-up going on here.
There possibly is. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 11, and 22 on the court. Not 4.
So he said Jelani Mays, number 4.
He did. I don't see him on the court. Oh,
Jelani
Mays wants to come into the game. He's not in right now.
Let's hear what Bo says.
This is Kajon Jordan. And there's your first point of the game. The Connors say, let's go Carafell and Butts. He had a couple looks early. Couldn't get him to go. We're trying to square away the Governor's jerseys numbers. So that is Jelani Mays into the game now.
Number 4, okay.
He announced him as a starter, but he didn't start.
Oh, gotcha. Rebound, Eli
Second one is
Johnson
no
again.
good.
We got a trap going on here right away. Nothing that we didn't expect.
There it is. In the corner to Joey Butts for 3. No good.
Nice rebound, Jonah.
Jonas Severson loses it, tries to get it across court. Stolen away by Dwayne Givens.
Nicely done, Aiden Carafell defending that fast break.
Head fake, dribble drive, and we got a push on the floor.
Yeah, that'll be tough if Eli has to guard someone that quick on the outside.
Woo,
he's more
quick.
of an inside player.
Eli Johnson as his first, team second. Checking in line for the Wildcats number 33, Eric Chapin.
Eric Chapin, first time in the game.
That's Jelani Mays. Baseline, up, under. Nice soft running. Little
crossover.
3-foot
Full court press.
little teardrop for Jelani Mays for 2. Preston Johnson breaks the timeline. Far side they go to Aiden Carafell. Now back to Preston Johnson up top. Dribble drive, pull up 13-footer, short, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Damani Tucker. Almost stolen away.
Nice hustle, Preston.
And jump ball, and that'll be River Falls ball. Woo, head coach is hot. That's Colin Moore barking out signals.
Again, St. Paul Johnson was the St. Paul City Conference champions last year. They were undefeated, and they were picked to win. They're picked to win the conference this year as well.
Yes.
They're bringing 4 players back from last year that I could tell on the roster, equating out to about 26 points per game. That's over and back.
Yeah, early pressure is going to challenge the Wildcats. That's okay. It's got to get better.
What's very interesting with the team that's projected to take first place in the conference, they have 4 freshmen on their varsity squad, along with 1 8th grader. In the state of Minnesota, you can play 8th graders, but if you're going to bring them up, they have to play on the varsity squad.
That's Kajani Jordan wearing number 3. Took it down to the corner, and they'll pop it back out top to Jelani Mays. Jelani Mays setting up a play up top, covered by Aiden Carafel. Little weave action. Tries to get down the lane. Little baseline dish. Up, under, and count it. Nice, strong play there by Kajani Jordan. Takes it to the rack for 2. Going to have a chance at a 3-point play. That fouls on Eric Chapin.
Kajani Jordan, he really moved really well without the ball getting open underneath the hoop. The Governors aren't really tall. They just get around really quickly.
Quick. A lot of body there, Ariel. No call.
The little guy got the body on the big guy. The big guy always comes out on the bad side, right?
Yeah. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat ball. They're going to go full court pressure again. 3 in the back court. Move it up. Preston Johnson to the rack. Up, under, and count it. Nice job, Preston Johnson. Really nice body there in blocking out that defender and getting the 2. Nice job, Preston Johnson with 2.
Very close to being an N1, but no foul called. I'm okay with that.
I like to let him see him play.
Great.
Jay Tensley with the rock right now. He'll weave it again. Damani Tucker up, under, and count it. Damani Tucker. He's 5'8". Joey Butts for 3, no good. Ripped out of there by Dwayne Givens. Up, under, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Dwayne Givens. Woo, tough take there by Preston Johnson. Wow.
Wildcats have been taking some really decent shots. Have been getting really decent looks. I would say 4 times out of 5, they're short this evening. Got to get their legs underneath them.
Let's hit this here. I forgot to put that on for a replay, so there we go.
Amy Ensign. Let's go Tucker and Mays. Thanks for joining us.
You want your caps locked? For later?
Keep your eyes out for Colin Moore. He is the freshman, 5'10", as an 8th grader. Excuse me, he's an 8th grader.
Yeah, they have some 8th graders. I saw him on the JV. Really athletic for an 8th grader. 3-point chance, no good. Ripped out of there by Eli Johnson. Now Preston Johnson pushes it forward to Joey Butts. Butts puts it on the floor to Eli Johnson. He'll try 3. Rainbow, no good. Nice rebound, Eric Chapin. Preston Johnson kicks it out here to the near side. It's Nick Gervais in the game. Preston Johnson, pull up 15-footer.
Again, short.
No good. Short. Dwayne Givens, he'll try it. Good.
That one wasn't short.
Dwayne Givens drains it.
Good timeout.
And timeout by head coach Zach Campbell. Wow. Pretty good start for the Governors.
Really good start for the Governors. You know, the 4 players that they're bringing back from last year are Kajan Jordan, Jelani Mays, Damani Tucker, and Franny Callis Vasquez. Franny has not come out on the floor yet. I think that one of the other players haven't either. We've got 3 other players here that are really contributing to this team that we didn't even see on the board last year. And so interesting. They've not only reloaded, they've reloaded hard.
Yeah, they've got some athletes.
They do.
9-2 in the early going. Wildcats have had some looks, but they're definitely not dialed in.
Nope, not yet.
Severson back to Chapin to break the timeline. Yeah, really good start for the Governors. Victoria says, great start, Govies. Great start for the Governors. First game of the season as well for St. Paul Johnson.
I would say they knocked the dust off already really quickly, and they're in the groove.
Nate Gervais will inbound, gets it in. Preston Johnson. Heavily guarded.
There you go.
Gervais gets it down low.
That's what we need to do.
Nice, really nice. Way
Really-
to get that in, and then Jonas Everson puts it up for the 2.
Really good. Jonah really forced the issue underneath, really shored up well underneath. Their defender was on his back, couldn't do anything.
Eli Johnson getting a break right now. Severson now the big guy down low, getting it done. Up under, it's white ball there. Severson blocks that. It goes off of the
Some of the charging
toe
call.
of Damani Tucker.
Fouls on the Governors, number 11, Damani Tucker. That's his first.
They're not shy going underneath there against the trees, are they?
Oh,
They're
not at
going
all.
Very aggressive. I like that kind of basketball.
Yeah, Jelani Mays is 5'8". Damani Tucker's 5'8". Not afraid to go down into the forest. They packed a lunch to get down in there. Tipped out of bounds by Jay Tinsley. And Wildcats will retain possession.
Damani Tucker averaged just over 8 points a game last year as a junior.
Preston Johnson threw it at the feet of Nate Gervais. And here comes Jay Tinsley. And we got a blocking foul there. That's going to be on Eric Chapin.
It was very close to being a charge again.
Fouls on the Wildcats, number 33, Eric Chapin. That's his second, team's 4th.
I was going to hit the replay on that, but I didn't. Team's 4th foul already with 12:15 to go here in half number 1.
Back in the Governors lineup, number 2, Dwayne Gibbons.
Givens back in the lineup as well as Jelani Mays. What are we running, says the coach. I think your volume is on your phone, Ariel. I think I can hear it.
You can hear that?
I can hear it.
Good job, Nate.
Gervais with the basketball. Kicked it to the outside. The lefty, Johnson, rainbow 3, no good. Ripped out of there by the Governors. Here comes Dwayne Givens with the rock. Crossover dribble.
Oh, he hurt his shoulder.
Oh, he did. He popped his shoulder.
Oh, what a crossover.
Pull up, 17-footer, no good. Yeah, he hurt his shoulder. He's holding it.
I would have lost my shoulder if I would try to do a move like that. So
Yeah, he's not good. He needs a timeout. He
he's a
needs
little bit younger
timeout.
than me.
Preston Johnson, crossover in the lane. Soft 2-footer, no good. Back out to Preston. Thought about 3, just bobbled
Traveled.
it, and we got a travel. Yeah, Preston got down in there. He had a little soft teardrop, just couldn't get it to go. Got the rebound, little head fake, and then he got his feet moving underneath him for a travel.
Dwayne Givens, I think, might be coming out of the game with the shoulder. He is.
I mean, if you already have a bad shoulder, those are the types of moves that can kind of tweak it.
When you have an old body like mine, doesn't take much.
Something like that. You move like that at our age, and your arm stays in one spot, and your body goes in another spot. You're like, hey.
I left an appendage.
Yeah. Butts with the basketball.
Travel again.
He traveled again. He knew it. Another turnover by the Cats.
Those are the things that we can shore up, the unforced errors. I mean, when they push us for the errors, it's tough, but we really need to shore up the things that we can control like that.
Right. A few of those unforced errors already tonight. Pretty good ball handler is Damani Tucker, isn't he?
Yeah.
Jelani Mays. He's no slouch either. He throws it out of bounds right on cue. Kind of in my line of sight there. That didn't help a lot. (9-4). A little clunky itself, isn't it?
It is, actually. I mean, they look like the Governors are going to roll it out there a little bit more, but we've been able to shore up and stop them from scoring. We Scored just a couple of baskets, but it's only a 5-point game.
Damani Tucker trying to set up a play for the St. Paul Johnson Governors. Give it to Elijah Knox.
Nice defense.
Back to John Jordan. Now Tucker's got it. Dribbles behind the back. Kick it back outside to Jordan. Here the near side to Tinsley.
Doing really, really well avoiding those drives.
Little dish up under and good.
Really good.
That's a tight window to get that bounce pass into Kajan Jordan, who makes the pair. Stolen away by Johnny Mays after I got hit in the nose. Now we got another offensive foul called on the Governors. Damani Tucker's going palms up like, hey, I thought I was good.
Damani Tucker is second, team's fourth.
Caleb Blatcher in for the first time, number 10, senior, 5'9".
Amy said there are no slouches for sure in class acts in school, too. That's always good
that's
to know.
good to hear.
That was really good. Get the grades, right? Get the grades.
I know we have trivia contests coming up here at halftime.
Ooh, I
but
like that.
I'd like to talk a little bit about the St. Paul Governor athletic program as well.
Rainbow three, no good.
Not quite.
Stay tuned for that. Little body, no call, up, under, and good.
Nice control, body over someone
Caleb-
quite a bit larger than he is.
Caleb Blatcher gets in the scoring column.
Yeah, he just got out here. He got on the scoring column within 30 seconds.
Thought about three, put it back in the holster, they'll kick it around. Oh, nice bounce pass,
Really
up,
nice
under, and
pass.
good. Woo! Eric Chapin, nice skip pass from Nate Gervais down to Chapin.
Really good look, really good move by Eric Chapin to get open underneath the hoop. Need to stop the penetration. We have spurts where we're looking really, really good, but then they're able to break us down a little bit. They move extraordinarily well without the ball.
Jelani Mays with the basketball. Now we've got an official timeout. I think we got some blood. He got popped in the nose, incidentally, or lip, I believe.
You can see the blood coming out.
Yeah.
For the Governors,
Got a fat lip.
Gibbons, and for the Wildcats, number 4, Eli Johnson, and number 2, Aiden Carafell.
So Aiden Carafell and Eli Johnson back in the game for River Falls.
Nice little bit break. Nice good break for Eli Johnson. Would like to see on the offense him showing up underneath the hoop a little bit. Just force his stature underneath there.
13-6, 8:40 to go. Half number one. Crossover dribble. In the toaster, and we got a push foul. I think that's going to be on Josh Godden.
I think you're right.
Fouls on the Wildcats, number 30, Josh Godden. That's his first, team's fifth.
Need to get help underneath there. You need to see the ball at all times. Oh, look at that.
Nice dish, up, under, no good. Rebound, Josh Godden rips it out of there, and here comes River Falls, pushing up Preston Johnson, crossover dribble, tries to get baseline, he's cut off. Gervais with the rock. Over to Eli Johnson, the big sophomore. Gonna try to back it in.
Oh, smooth.
Really nice, really nice.
That's what we need to see.
Really nice. We'll take a look at that again when we get a chance.
Good
really
move
nice.
Yeah, good move from the outside coming in. Governors tried to take a charge, wasn't called.
He had some want to in his eyes there when he got that ball. He says, I will not be denied, and he went right to the rack.
That was almost like a tight end move like he plays in football.
Right. Off the knee. Let's go back, take a look at that real quick. Watch this one right here. Watch out. Gets it, just takes it all the way up from the three-point arc, back up under, and good. Really nice.
Love that replay, man.
Back to live action. Good. Tinsley with two more for the Governors. 15-8. Nate Gervais moves the ball up the court, feeling some pressure. Tipped, so it's not an over and back. Now we're going to travel on Gervais. He had Aiden Carafell on the far side of the court. Ariel didn't see him over there.
It's tough to see when you have the pressure on you, but
Right. You've got two guys right on you. It's tough.
Dwayne Gibbons bringing the ball up.
It's like yelling at a quarterback in the NFL when you say, why don't you pass it to that guy? It's because you got 4 linemen breathing right down you. And nice job. Eli Johnson says, not tonight. Woof.
Here's a little bit of a observation is that have we even seen a 3-point shot taken by St. Paul Johnson?
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so. So understanding that, maybe bring the defense in a little bit more, another step in to prevent the drives that are actually occurring a lot, and see if we can make them take those 3-point shots to see if they can make them. But right now they have not taken one that we can recall.
Elijah Knox. Yeah, it's a double. The ball kind of got up on him. His hand got under it and called it a double dribble on that. Just lost control.
Yeah, that looked like me.
Right in the driveway after he hit a crack.
The imaginary crack.
The imaginary. Yeah, they hit a crack.
And in the line for the Wildcats for 3, Jake Godden.
Jake Godden back in the game. The 5'9" senior. Heavy pressure again by the Governors. They'll get it into Godden, get it back to Carefell. Preston Johnson with the basketball. A little dribbling clinic out top, heavily guarded. Here to now to the corner. There you go. Joey Butts over to Carefell. Back to Joey Butts. Baseline, double covered. Back out to Carefell. Godden, he'll try 3. No good. Haven't made one yet tonight, Ariel. 0 for 6, I think.
So we've been taking them, but not making them.
Not really close.
No.
Keep shooting. They'll come. Keep shooting.
You got it. I mean, you run the offense to get an open shot. So once you get that open shot, you need to take it.
Yeah. Dwayne Gibbons setting up a play, moves it over to Jay Tinsley. Tinsley to the rack. No call. Wow, a lot of contact, no call.
It was a great hesitation.
Preston Johnson up under, no car. They're letting them play. They're not going to push it forward. Nice dish, nice recovery, up under, no good. Ripped out of there by Eli Johnson. They're going to say that hit. Oh, he hurt his shoulder. I think that's that same kid.
Same dude, right?
Yeah, his shoulder is not good. Yeah, he needs a. That's Jelani Mays holding his left shoulder. Again, I'm not going to. You can see it like we can see it. I don't know. If that's me, I'm going to say that's not good, but maybe he's just fine.
Really low scoring affair here. 5:45 left, and we got a total of 23 points for the whole game.
Triple teamed underneath. And stepped on the line, or we got a foul? We got a foul, I believe. That's going to be called on Dwayne Givens.
Again, I'd really like to see Eli continue to get the ball underneath the hoop and see what they can do against him defensively, because I think they're gonna foul him a lot, and he's gonna put up balls that are gonna go into the hoop.
Carefell tries to get it in there, doesn't get it through the land of the Giants. Now stolen away again here by Jake Godden.
Okay, settle in. Let's get your defense going.
Preston
Offense,
Johnson.
Excuse me.
We're going to give a little push call there on Kajon Jordan.
5:24 left in the game, or left in the half, and we have 6 fouls on the home team Wildcats, and 5 fouls on the home team Wildcats, and then 6 fouls on St. Paul Johnson. They have a Wildcat above the guest.
Yeah.
It sort of confused me up there on the scoreboard.
Because your wife, the executive producer, she's got that dialed in for the fans at
She
home.
does, but I've been looking up the board up on the wall here, and there's a Wildcat over guest.
In the corner, and then a 3-point chance for Godden. Count it!
All of a sudden, it's a 4-point game.
Jake Godden with a 3. Good look, and finally finds the bottom of the net. Someone took the lid off that thing.
Zach Johnson joining us on this broadcast.
Hey,
Welcome, Zach.
Glad to have you. Hope you're doing well. Your brother's looking good tonight. Spin in the lane, up under, tough shot. Rebound, Eli Johnson. Now Preston's got it. Move it up, Preston. In the corner, heat check for Godden. No good. Eli Johnson come flying through, got nothing. Hey, let's go back and take a look at that first 3-pointer again right here. Here it is. Jake Godden, he's going to get it in the far corner.
Is that a foul?
There
on
it
Eli?
is, and there it is.
On
Nice
Joey.
job, good look. So as we looked at that replay, what did you have, Ariel?
There was a foul underneath the hoop. Joey Butts is coming down there. Eli came flying in for that rebound.
I saw that.
I didn't see Joey coming up from behind.
Long three. No good.
That's their first attempt at the three-point range.
I believe it is. Eli Johnson with a rebound. Near side, baseline. Out top, Joey Butts. Front iron, no good. Rebound, got him. Another crack at it, up under, no good.
Nice look.
Joey Butts had a couple chances there, didn't get it to go.
There's another
three-point chance there for Damari Tucker, no good. Another rebound by Eli Johnson. Move it up. Up under, and what do we got?
Nicely done.
Oh, foul. Jake Godden takes it to the rack and foul. We'll go to the line for 2.
Damari Tucker, that's his third, team 7. At the line, shooting 2 for the Wildcats, number 3, Jake Godden.
5'9" senior Jake Godden.
It's one of those few times where Jake is looking eye to eye to a lot of players opposing him this evening.
Took that right to the rack.
Oh, thought that was going to roll in.
Can't get the shooter's touch on that.
Number 4, Jelani Mays.
Jelani Mays into the game. Good game. Both teams kind of settling in now.
Right.
That second one is good. And
Three-point
once
game.
again, 3-point game. 15-12 Governors with about 3:40 to go here in half number 1. John Jordan setting up a play. Trying to get in there. He's up under and really strong. Move a little clear out. And not much of a clear out, but John Jordan said, that's enough room for me. I'm going to squeeze right on down in here and take it and get the layup. Got a reach-in foul, and I tell you right now, Jay Tensley does not like the call.
Calls on the Governors, number 1, Jake Tensley. That's his second, team's 8th.
Team's 8th go to the line for 1-1.
Back in the Wildcat lab, number 25, Jonas Severson.
Jonas Severson back in the basketball game for Eli Johnson. That's a pretty good 1-2 punch right there, Eli Johnson and Jonas Severson.
Absolutely. Both football players.
Godden
Yes.
makes front end of the 1-on-1. 1-and-1.
Jake has made the last 5 points for the Wildcats, trying his 6th point in a row.
You always need that guy you're not expecting to put up double digits to do it. And you get sneak out a couple wins. Second one is up, and it is good as well. Makes them both. 17-14, still a 3-point game. Governors move it up. Dwayne Givens up top with the rock.
No one in the house, or as you refer to it, the toaster.
Toaster. Foul on the floor.
That lane is our house. No one gets into our house.
Jake Godden on the foul.
Hey, nice sequence, Jake Godden. Nate Gervais is coming in to spell him.
John Jordan to the line for a 1-and-1. First one is up, and it is good. Misses the second. Preston Johnson comes out of there with it. Gonna need some help. Now we got numbers. Nice pass. Oh, just absolutely hammered. And Jake Godden got the business. Let's go take a look at that one more time, Ariel. Want to see that again?
Absolutely.
Let's go. So we had still Joey Butts. We had numbers. Goes up and just hammered.
Can you call
Nate Gervais?
Can you call two fouls on one play?
No. But Nate Gervais got pounded right down into planet Earth.
I give each one of them a half.
Yes.
And Gervais, no worse for the wear, makes the first.
Yeah, we're converting our free throws. Good to see.
That was a pretty vicious foul. Got his money's worth there. Makes them both. Hey, making the free throws. 18-16, 2-point game. Governors setting it up top. Nice job there
he's on
again
the
by
line.
nice job by Gervais, getting his hands up, blocking that. Caused a little bit of havoc for the St. Paul Johnson Governors, and then it's out of bounds in Wildcat basketball.
Got a full court press coming in here.
Once again. Hey, you can tell they've been working on it in practice. What do you think?
Absolutely. There you go.
Right?
There.
Look at this. Johnson to the rack. No good. Got his own rebound. I'm going to kick it outside.
There you go.
How about
Aiden
Aiden Carafel for three? No good. Had a great look.
Yeah, really good look. That's what you work for.
Crossover dribble. Up. Tough shot.
That was really good.
Woo. Kajon Jordan. Really tough
Yeah,
shot.
went for the contact, bounced off the contact, and just touched it off the backboard.
That was big time.
Really good.
Soft kiss off the board. Little runner. It's going to be a little body, I believe, there on Elijah Knox.
Yeah, it's one of those functions of a much bigger player guarding a smaller player. You just put a little bit of weight on him, and that's going to be called.
That'll send Nate Gervais back to the line.
We'll be
Gervais.
shooting- yeah,
I said Gervais.
It's
Just Gervais.
So from this point forward, we'll be shooting 2 foul shots for every foul now. As the Governors are at 10, we are at 7, the Wildcats.
I missed it.
That's good. Gervais makes the first one.
Did I just call my wife out? Debbie, were you not right there?
I was wrong.
That's the first time I've heard that in
No.
almost 32 years.
She said it. We have that on tape,
Yes,
too. So
I
that,
was wrong, she
that
said.
can, you can make that your ringtone. I would do that, actually.
That hurts.
If I heard that, I might save that and make it my wife's ringtone.
I'm going to go after that one and see if I can do that.
I was wrong. I was wrong. Oh, Debbie's calling. 3-point chance.
Oh,
Good.
they made it.
Really nice release there. Dwayne Givens with a nice three.
They haven't taken many threes. I think that might have been their 4th one. They made 1 of 4 so far.
That was nothing but the bottom of the net. Gervais with the basketball. On the back up top to Joey Butts. Oh, nice dish down low. Woo.
He goes, not me, really?
Jay Tinsley says, I don't know. He got a lot of body, though. I think he got ball, but he got ball and body. How about that?
Yeah.
His third.
Shooting 2 for the Wildcats, Jonas Severson.
Severson goes to the line.
Governors look to be a very deep team, so foul trouble I don't think is going to be a terrible issue for them, but we'll
Maybe
see.
not.
In the line for the Governors, number 10, Caleb Fletcher. And for the Wildcats, number 4, Eli Johnson.
Eli Johnson back in the game. Eli, I might get the kid a bigger jersey. I think I got a medium on him. It's kind of snug up top, isn't it? He's a big kid.
They're liking him tight nowadays. Remember the Langer, Ryan Langer?
Oh, yeah,
last year?
Oh, he had a medium, too.
Yeah, medium.
His mom left that shirt in the dryer way too long.
Way to go, Sarah. We're calling you out there right now.
He's a big kid. Long three downtown. No good. A rebound, Gervais comes out of there with it.
Oh, he's out of bounds.
Stepped on the line.
Shoot.
He knew it. Severson got that on the line. And
I like that aggressive move to try to do that.
minute to go in half number 1.
5-point game. Extraordinarily low scoring.
23-18. Just slowing her down. I heard him say 1. Is that what the coach is saying? Oh, maybe not one shot, but play 1.
Play 1 for 1 shot. They can flatten it out there. Usually what happens is they'll take 4 players down the bottom. Once they get ready to make the play, start setting up the player with about 9 seconds left.
30 seconds on the clock.
They'll hold it out there for a bit.
So Minnesota going to the 35-second shot clock next year.
Really?
Yeah. From what I understand from our conversation from the JV game. Probably coming to a state near you at some point in the near future, I would guess, Ariel.
Right.
10 seconds. Clear out. Trying to get Dwayne Givens clear out. He's up under. Tough shot. No good. Long. Full court. Oh, just about. Had
Good
the right
attempt.
distance.
Nice attempt. Half second left.
What do we call half a second?
Look at this. Rob's wife is here taking care of him, asking him, how are you doing?
That's
you need
nice.
another drink? You want something to eat? Can I rub your back, Rob? Too bad she can't hear us.
Half a second, and they're just going to
And now we're done.
take it into halftime.
23-18.
23 for the Governors, 18 for the Wildcats. First half of basketball non-conference action on a Tuesday night. Hey, before we tee up Wildcat trivia, why don't we go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
We are here for you, your business, and your future.
Or not, I can't see. Oh, wrong one, so I can't see. Oh, it's over here. There they are, down here. There we go.
Athletic Booster Club would like to thank the
First National Bank of River Falls is a proud sponsor of River Falls High School. We've been sponsoring River Falls High School athletics for over 50 years. We're proud to support area students, student athletes, and educators within our schools. Together, we are building a better community, one child at a time.
All right, thank you, Jeff Johnson et al. With the First National Bank of River Falls over there in Prescott. They're downtown River Falls, and they're on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls. Sandy Worm, welcome aboard. So let me tee this up, Ariel, and then we're going to go do some Wildcat trivia. How about that? You ready?
I am
Folks
ready.
at home, what are we playing for? From the Garage Bikes and Brews.
Garage Bikes and Brews will be donating 2 pint passes for anything you would like to drink from their long list of brew libations, including non-alcoholic Swinging Bridge Root Beer, Manifest Kombucha, and Bean Nitro Cold Pressed Coffee. If you win, we will relay your name to Garage Bikes and Brews, and you go down there and cash it in.
Thank you, Garage Bikes and Brews. Get to the edge of your chair for some Wildcat trivia. You can win by texting either Ariel or I, or get up in the chat section and let us know. We are the final judges. All right. Ariel, what do you have for us tonight, Ariel?
Well, first I want to give credit for last week's trivia question. That was to my son. I was out of gas. I couldn't figure out a trivia question, so Aaron gave that one to us where we asked what former Wildcats are playing at the next level, and Mr. Frisch won that one.
Yes.
Cole Frisch did. So the 2020-2021 River Falls Wildcats varsity squad had an outstanding season with 21 wins along with only 3 losses. What player and from what team did they play against that competed in the Big Ten football championship between Michigan and Purdue this past Saturday?
Say that again?
So, what player in the 2020-2021 season, what player and from what team did the River Falls Wildcats play against that competed in the Big Ten football championship between Michigan and Purdue this past Saturday?
Oh, from the Big Rivers Conference.
No, it could have been in the playoffs too.
It could have been in the playoffs as well.
Right.
Okay, all right. There we go. So see if one of our alumni know the answer to that.
Yeah, I figured the Cole Frisch, Zach Johnson group would be able to call that one out.
Yeah, so maybe they were rooting for this person. So
text it in live chat. If you have Kevin or my phone number, cell numbers, you can text us. But we are the audit firm that tells you who will win. So
yeah,
go for it.
So who was this player from the 2020 and 2021 season the Wildcats played against? There's a player that played in the Big Ten championship football game.
Championship between Michigan and Purdue this
Who
past
is
Saturday.
that player that they played in the 2020-2021 season? Come on, guys.
I was watching the game and I saw his name, I went, aha, I remember him.
Marcus Biao, Wauwatosa East.
You're right. It's actually Marcus Mbow, M-B-O-W, from
But
Wauwatosa East.
Bill Landgraf gets that.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Bill.
Excellent question. Answer. So Bill, go down to Garage Bikes and Brews. We will give them your name to be able to cash in your 2 free pint passes. A little bit of background on that. Marcus Embaugh was from Wauwatosa East. We played against him in the state semifinal in Oshkosh, where Wauwatosa East went on to the Division I state championship, beating Kimberly 62-44. Many folks said that the RF versus Wauwatosa East Tilt was the true state championship game where the Wildcats fought hard to a 56-48 loss. Just to give you a feel, I don't know if you recall that game.
I was there. I sat in the front row.
But that Marcus Embaugh, 6'5", 305 pounds, he could move up and down that floor.
Oh, yeah.
He was so smooth. I was like, look at that athleticism and for such a large guy. And then that's where I found out he was playing for Purdue. And lo and behold, he was on their squad playing against Michigan this last weekend. So really cool stuff. He only had 6 points. Our twin towers of Liam and JT Doherty, he really kept him in check during that whole game.
There we go. Yeah, it was a good game. We were talking a little bit about that game in our during the JV game and how they got the lead. They went into that stall.
Right.
They went in, and they took a lot of time off the clock.
Yeah, JT was really, really hot that evening, scoring 25 points.
Yes.
Made a lot of three-pointers out there. I know in the very last moments of the game, they were probably targeting him to get the ball to take a shot, but Wauwatosa East was smart. They knew that was going to come, and they jumped that pass, stole the ball, went down. One of the things that was interesting is that their guard, Brian Parsich, had an incredible game. He scored 19 points. But if you remember, he was on the receiving end of an incredible defensive play by Michael Sherman when Michael chased him down from behind, almost full court, and blocked a for sure layup. It looked like Michael was out for the game, but he got up, brushed it off, and got back in the game. But that was an incredible play.
It was a great game. Hey, we have a couple minutes. Why don't we play my favorite commercial, wipes, clog,
oh my Lord!
wipes,
Here we
clog
go.
pipes. Here we go.
Kevin at his best.
Wipes.
Hi, I'm Kevin Westhouse, your Utility Director. I'm here today to talk to you about WNTF. What not to flush? Because wipes clog pipes. Many of these items say flushable right on the container. Don't let that confuse you. So-called flushable products like these, in this container, in this cute container, in this beautiful 3-pack, you start flushing these down your toilet, you will get what is called a worldwide phenomenon, a fatberg.
Fatberg.
Fatbergs clog pipes. Other things you shouldn't be flushing down your toilet: fruit peelings, bleach, feminine products, oil or any oily substances, pills, partner products, cotton balls, and of course, Goldie the goldfish. All this talk about toilets and sewers has suddenly given me a bit of a nervous tummy. Remember, wipes clog pipes. Toilet paper only, please.
Kevin at his best. Oh, my Lord.
Remember, wipes, clog pipes. Toilet paper only, please. Yeah, I mean, it says flushable right on the container, Ariel.
Right.
But
it's not right.
you can flush it down, but it won't flush out. And you're going to have yourself a big problem. Maybe calling Roto-Rooter, get that taken care of. So
No, thank you.
put those flushables in the trash and just toilet paper only, please. It'll save you some headaches down the road. And money. Then you're going to have to call Surf Pro to come out and clean your basement. Chris Lick in town, he's not cheap, but he'll get it done really well. And you're going to have to call him if you flush the flushable wipes. Again, they will flush down, but they won't flush out.
We're just taking it to a whole nother level here.
Nice job with the hot dog. She takes care of him.
Oh, my gosh. She is taking care of him. Look at that. Water, back rub, food.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, Rob Derry's wife is here and taking great care of him. The artist. Renee Derry in the house.
So Maddie Derry did the stats or the scoreboard last year, right? So is it a Derry? No, it's not a Derry doing it this evening. So not sure if people are following much on the Big Rivers Conference, but the early choice for the conference championship was Eau Claire Memorial. They actually started off this preseason in the top 10, but interestingly, they got beat by Huddy last week, 49-51 in Hudson. A huge loss for Eau Claire Memorial. A huge win for Hudson, who were playing this Friday. They also lost to DC Everest, 65-66, and DC Everest, I believe, has a preseason pick for one of the choices for Mr. Wisconsin basketball. So they've been playing some tough teams too. But and then they did lose to Oshkosh North as well, 71-87. So they've got 3 losses on the board with only 1 win, which has been interesting. Greg Peters, in the house from the bench warmers. So the girls must not have a game this evening.
Not game. No, just hockey is online.
Yes, hockey.
Double. Friday nights we'll have boys at 5:30, then the girls to follow.
Oh, thanks for telling me that, because I would have dialed in at 7:15.
You'd have been late. Girls, you caught the girls' game at 7:15.
I would have caught the girls' game.
Yeah. Still should catch the girls' game anyway.
Good.
All right, here we go. St. Paul Johnson will start the second half, 18 minutes on the clock. 23-18, 5-point game. St. Paul Johnson with a nice first half. They're athletic. They're quick. Wildcats have their hands full tonight. This is the first game for St. Paul Johnson. Kicking out here to the near side. Dribble drive down to the baseline. Can't get around Preston Johnson. Cross for dribble. Kajan Jordan loses it. Now Eli Johnson gets himself.
Needs some help.
A little scrappy rebound. We're going to call there. We're going to call a foul on Preston.
Preston had the forearm out.
Tried to go out the back door. He didn't know there was a guy standing there.
Let's go for Man Fox. Thanks for joining.
Jay Tinsley loses it. Little pickup on the floor by Elijah Knox and throws in 2. Now Preston Johnson's got it on the far side. Trying to dribble his way out of traffic against Damani Tucker. Kick it out here to the near side. Joey Butts, Preston Johnson. Aiden Carafell now. Joey Butts. Gets it down to Eli Johnson.
Would have liked to seen Joner flash to the hoop a little bit harder than what he did. And he came back down here for a foul.
That's going to be on Jonas Severson. Yeah, good defense down low by the Governors in that last possession. Eli Johnson had nowhere to go. Tried to dish it across the baseline, and they cut that off too. Jay Tinsley. No good. Only 1 timeout taken in that first half.
Really?
Yeah.
It was on our side. St. Paul Johnson did not.
No, for 1 timeout taken. That one's back iron as well. No good, but great rebound put back. And that's going to be a foul on Eli Johnson.
That number 3 on him? I think there was 2 on the first half, right?
He's second. He's okay.
That's good.
Team's third, though, early here in half number 2.
I think he would have been good if he wouldn't have brought his arm down, but he brought it down and caused some contact.
Kajan Jordan. That's the first game of the year, free throw jitters.
Yeah, and then he's got the student section right there staring him down. He's like, God, I've not seen this before.
Makes the second. 26-18 now. Need some help. Move it up.
Clear out.
Preston Johnson covered by Damani Tucker. Breaks it. Now he's going to try to get trapped on the far corner. Aiden Carafell down low. Joey Butts missed the bunny. And Eli Johnson is fouled on his way to the rack. He'll go to the line for 2.
Joey's itching his head. How did I miss that shot?
I don't think I understated that when I said he missed the bunny.
That's what he was trying to figure out too.
Yeah, how did
He's
I miss
still
that?
itching his head.
He's like, how did I miss that? Eli, back iron, no good. Kenny Turner into the game. We saw him in the JV
game,
yeah.
right? He's a big
He's a
dude.
big unit. He's a freshman. He's a 6'6" freshman.
Wow.
Yeah. Somebody hide the grocery bill on that. That kid he's a big unit. (26-19), 7-point game. Kick it outside. Give it to John Jordan. Down the lane.
Really good defense, preventing that penetration underneath. Eli's pushing number 55 out as best he can.
Dribbled that on the line, did Elijah Knox. Referee right there.
Good defense, Aiden Carafel.
Good defense. Once again, full court pressure.
Then there's a clear out. Everybody clears out of there. It's one-on-one with Preston.
Pretty good job by the sophomore getting the ball at the court tonight. On the pressure. Reach-in foul. Joey Butts was cutting, but he wasn't very open.
No. You're fortunate to have that foul called.
That's his first team second. Into the line for the Governors, number 33, Michael Jett Jr.
Is that a new name?
Yes.
Something.
Eli Johnson up under.
Come
A lot
on.
of contact, no call. Eli can't get it to go. Good defense. Ooh, almost a travel. And yes, it was a travel. Just drug the foot a little bit there. Referee right on it. That's a travel.
So number 33, Michael Jett Johnson. He's a freshman too.
Jonas Severson.
Come on, Jonah.
Yep. And in there, number 3.
Just a little reach-in foul. That's a nickel dime foul. Get the weasel sack out. That's our first nickel tonight in the weasel sack. A little reach-in nickel dime. Team's third. Each team now with 3 team fouls.
So did you see this other freshman playing on the JV
Get it
squad as
in.
well?
Oh,
Very
nice.
well.
Yes, he played as well. They got that in at 4.5 seconds and got it into Jonas Severson for the easy 2. Yeah, these guys all played in the fresh JV game. They got some young talent.
Very young.
Demani Tucker for 3. Count it.
It's their second 3 of the game. Careful with the ball.
Good percentage. They haven't taken a lot. Made a couple. Eli Johnson up under off the glass. Blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. He's not happy.
He's like, that dude's so much bigger than me. The call should go the other way.
That was on Jamari Mays, his second, team 4th.
You got the feel, we were 14:52 left in the second half. A lot of fouls are being called. We had 3 and 4.
A lot.
I have a feeling this free throw shooting is going to come into a very important piece of the puzzle here for both teams. Foul trouble as well. Am I hearing a bass drum going on out there?
Correction, that foul is on number 3, John Jordan.
(22-29) makes 1 out of 2. Quick feet, good ball handling.
Really good cut off there, Aiden Carafel, to prevent that penetration going in.
Yeah, he thought he was going down there, and Aiden
Yep.
Carafel said, "Not right now."
You got to pinch that off. The ball's going to score.
Nice soft teardrop, no good. Freshman Kenny Turner had a shot at that, but just off his fingertips and out of bounds.
Governor coach didn't quite agree with that call. Jonas Severson coming out, Eric Chapin giving him the spell.
Preston Johnson bringing it up again against Damani Tucker. Chapin throws it away and turnover. Is that in the unforced errors category?
That is.
All the way across court. Go ahead.
Good hands, number 55 for the Governors to get that there, freshman player.
Back out top to Jelani Mays.
See the ball, be the ball.
Damani Tucker looking for a clear out. Good defense by River Falls.
Yeah. Can't take your eyes off the ball. Only the guy with the ball is going to be able to score.
They're patient, aren't they?
They are.
They have
They're
a plan.
Feeling it out. Oh, there you go. Aiden Carafell cut him off again.
They're trying to get that little slash down into the lane. Short, a good rebound by Kenny. Kenny, soft teardrop, 7-footer in the lane, and the freshman with 2.
Yeah, that was really soft. Nice shot from 5 feet out.
Freshman, 6'6". 3-point for Carafell. Count it! Aiden Carafell for 3.
I was just going to say that 9-point lead may have been their biggest lead, but now he brought it back down to 6.
So let's take a look at that Carafell 3 one more time. Sears in the far corner. They get over to him. He's wide open. Says, I'll shoot this, and drains it. Rob Derry, the artist, all over that.
Good find
nice
by Preston.
Aiden Carafell.
Good find by Preston to find him down there on the baseline outside there. Here we go. All I want for Christmas is you. Oh, this is not going to win anybody any free pints, but in what sport has St. Paul Johnson won 12 state championships in, team championships in?
I don't know. Let us hear it.
Any St. Paul Johnson folks willing to?
Let's let that marinate. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's let that marinate. Bring that question up again.
So the question is, in what sport has St. Paul Johnson won 12 state championships in?
Okay, let's let that marinate. And let's see if some St. Paul Johnson fan can get on that. Again, it is for bragging rights. "12 state championships in what sport?"
And it hasn't been over the last 50 years. It's been recent.
Pretty recent.
Yeah, last 25 years maybe. And that's unaudited. But I do know how many they've won.
Someone says football or basketball. Basketball says Victoria.
No, that's state championships.
Tennis.
So.
Paula Flood says tennis.
Paula, you're really close. There you go, Victoria Mikasa. Badminton.
I didn't even know that was a high school sport. Nice 2 points there. Badminton is a high school sport.
It's a high school sport in the state of Minnesota. Yep.
That sounds like a Minnesota thing, doesn't it? Yeah, bags would be next. Thank you. I think badminton, is that an Olympic sport?
I think it is.
I think
you ever see those guys? They hammer that thing. What do they call it? A shuttle?
Shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock.
Soft teardrop, no good. Rebound by the freshman, Kenny Turner again. Getting it done. Kenny. Amy says badminton dynasty. Joey Butts to the rack. He gets his 2.
He wasn't itching his head after that one. Put her in the hoop.
Badminton dynasty. Where do I get my badminton state championship T-shirt? I don't see many of those going around.
No. Shout out to Ref Fern. How do you know Ref Fern over there from St. Croix Central?
Joey Butts, he'll try it again. He's starting to feel it. That's
Oh,
up
son
over
of
the
a
top on a very live basket.
Good shot. Good shot.
33-27. Wildcats kind of hanging around. It's a little sloppy tonight, though. Timeout on the floor. We should go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls. Let's go right here. First National Bank.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls, sponsoring everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Again, I'm Kevin Westhouse along with Ariel Avestres, the artist Rob Derry, and our executive producer, Debbie Avestres. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this non-conference Tuesday night high school basketball game. 33-27, St. Paul Johnson Governors over the River Falls Wildcats. Glad to have you all along.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
Hey, Jack says you can get a badminton championship T-shirt right at Johnson High School.
Come on through. Rob says he kind of wants one.
Yeah, I know,
that
right?
would be a classic,
It would
wouldn't
be a
it?
classic. I need the state championship T-shirt. Not a lot of those floating around.
I guess not.
All right, St. Paul Johnson moves it up the court. Colin Moore Jr., the 8th grader, is in the game. Number
He is.
5. Number 5. He's an 8th grader. He's on the far side. The kid's a real athlete.
So they have
got
two
the-
freshmen and an 8th grader on the floor right now.
How about that? So, yeah, he's right there.
Yep.
I watched him in the JV game. The kid is an athlete. He would dominate most 8th grade games around the neighborhoods here, I can tell you that.
He'd probably be able to hold his own on the varsity squad, too.
Yeah. 8th grade. It's like 13, isn't he? It's crazy.
You're right.
Preston Johnson, he's down to the toaster. Nice dish.
Nice.
To
Really
Severson
good
for
look.
2.
Really good look, Preston.
Nice assist, Preston Johnson. Severson on little bank shot. 2. 29-33. Hey, we got ourselves a ball game.
Interesting. I haven't looked at the scoreboard here in the last couple of minutes. I thought,
Close. 4 points.
I thought Johnson was spreading it out, but we're hanging in there.
Oh, up, under, no good. And, we got a push foul and
Shooting 2.
Shooting 2. Check your comments. You got a new comment in there for yourself to read from Victoria.
Wow.
So Victoria Mukasa, she said she's sort of related in Hammond, and a shout out to mom, Deb Volkert, 45 years at First National Bank. Deb Volkert.
Wow. Great
There you
call
go.
out.
Very good, Victoria. That could have been Wildcat trivia.
So, Victoria, that's how you know Ref Fern out there. I apologize. I don't know his first name off the top of my head because there are 3 Fern brothers that ref in this neck of the woods.
Sometimes they ref together.
They do. It's fun. They're really, really good.
And we got Between Two Ferns. Tipped out of bounds by the Governors. Wildcats will retain possession.
That sounded like a movie, Between Two Ferns.
It was an internet show, a YouTube
Really?
show. Yeah, it was goofy. Another miscue, unforced error. A bunch of those tonight. In the lane, soft runner, in and out. Rim doesn't want it.
Oh, nice pull down, Jake Godden.
Josh
Is
Godden.
it Josh Godden?
And do we have a foul on Jelani Mays there, or is this out of bounds?
I think that was a foul.
Oh, they're going to come over there and call that on number 4, Jelani Mays.
They're at 5 team fouls. Wildcats at 4 right now, 9:28 left in the game. Eli Johnson coming back. Good hustle play. Jonas Severson's coming out for a spell.
You bet, Victoria. I was trying to engage the audience. I want to make this fun. We're all hanging out together tonight, watching some high school basketball. Some polite ribbing. Let's share some friends. Find our commonalities and watch these young athletes perform. It's fun. Preston Johnson up under, overshoots a little bit, and knocked out of bounds by Eli Johnson. Preston was there, just overshot it.
Yep. He expected contact and didn't get it. Went up a little bit too hard.
Ariel, that badminton trivia was really good.
Pulled that one out of my back pocket
yeah.
on the walk in here. I was like, God, I know they're really good at badminton. I don't know why I know that, but I knew that they were, so I looked it up, and I was like, geez, they won 12 state championships.
Can you imagine them like when they go to the lake and someone pulls out the badminton set and then just kind of casually,
oh, no kidding.
They kind of casually walk up there. Just clean up, right? A sandbag for a game or two, then take all your money. Nice steal. Joey Butts, take it to the rack. Joey Butts with 2 more. Nice, good, aggressive play there by Joey Butts. Gets the scoop and score.
Sort of related to that, my son Aaron and his friend Zane Heinzman they're both really good tennis players in high school, really good tennis players. Actually, they were first team all conference as seniors. They were doubles players, so they went over to play pickleball over at the park. And these two
Carafel
up there.
No good.
Ball's wild.
So they go to play pickleball.
Yeah, and these 2 older gentlemen say, "Hey, do you guys want to play doubles against us?" And Aaron and Zane were like, "Sure." They got it handed to them.
Really?
2 young guys, 20-year-olds playing. They thought they could take them because they were really good tennis players, but pickleball and tennis don't equate really. It's more like ping pong, if I understand right.
Right. Another, almost a steal, almost thrown away, saved by Damani Tucker.
Oh, he's on the line.
He is.
And he had face contact.
I think he got a little headbutt situation there, maybe.
Governor's folks want a foul called.
I think it was an inadvertent headbutt, and they kind of bonked heads. Someone's mad. Head coach Colin Moore. Not happy. Timeout.
I think
on the floor. Hey, we got ourselves a basketball game. 31-35. It'll be Wildcats ball.
7:28 left in the game. 5 fouls Governors, 4 fouls Wildcats.
Hey, Jeff Schneider says the Fern brothers are very good basketball referees. We agree.
Yeah,
we're always excited when we see the Fern brothers.
Really like seeing them. And then when there's questions, they really talk clearly to the coaches and the players as to saying, what did I see, what happened there. Really cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah.
And
confident.
Love seeing it.
Yeah. Bring this right into your living room.
I believe the Fern brothers played basketball at the second level at Stout. At least 1 or 2 of them that did. Could have been the older one, Nate.
All right, we still have ourselves a nice basketball game. Just a 4-point differential. Wildcats will inbound. Aiden Carafel.
See, here, they're talking it out right there.
So look at these 2 guys here. Joey and Kajan kind of just making friends.
Oh, another push.
Joey and Kajan. I think they're trying to be friends, but it might be another week before they go break bread together.
It's going to be another clear out.
Joey Butts gets it up there to Aiden Carafel on the far side. To Eric Chapin. Chapin looking to get it down low. Good coverage there by Johnson. Joey Butts fade away in the toaster. Can't get it to go. Joey's not happy with himself. He got in position, right where he wanted to. Went baseline, then kind of backed out for the fadeaway 5-footer. Got the roll, and no good. Joey Butts playing with a little bit of energy right now. Is that a parent down there that's not happy?
Yeah, there's a couple 3.
Couple 2-3? Like we say here in Wisconsin, couple 2-3?
How much you want to make a $10 bet?
Another one on the floor. Move it up. Gervais, Butts, put back, good. Joey Butts. And we've got ourselves a 2-point basketball game. Wildcats come to life. Look at Joey, he wants to play.
Oh, nope, thought he was calling a full timeout here.
Yeah, we got a foul on Joey Butts. Little body. He bodied up Damani Tucker there, got him on the way by. The foul's on Joey.
Fouls adding up. 5th foul on the Wildcats, 6 fouls on the Governors. Next foul on the Governors side will be shooting 1-on-1.
This is a pretty tough game to officiate because it's real physical.
Yeah, but they're doing a really good job of it.
I think so. They're keeping it under control. Referees talking to Coach Colin Moore. Michael Sherman says, let Joey cook, right? He is cooking. He's just above simmer right now. I see some bubbles in the pan. He's getting hot.
Good stuff. Joey's trying to guard them a little bit too far out there. I'd take a couple steps back and let them try to break you down.
3-point chance, no good.
Oh,
good rebound.
Nate Gervais going hard for the rebound. Kick the ball, number 1.
Executive producer with a nice call on Nate Gervais. Nice rebound, I like that.
You need to turn that volume up. Get that mic up by her mouth a little bit more. She's got it down by her chin. You need to hear that voice.
35-33. Wildcats could tie or take the lead here. Need some help right now getting the ball in bounds, though. Gervais with the ball.
Nice.
Gets it back to Careful. Careful breaks the timeline. Here come the Wildcats. Picks up the dribble. That's trouble out there. Preston Johnson, far side. Joey Butts for 3. Rainbow. No good.
Rebound,
Preston Johnson back to Joey. Down in the toaster. Backs it out. Around the horn they go. Aiden Careful.
Oh, baby! We take our first lead, 36-35.
Shot. Wildcats take the lead. Oh, baby, it's fun now in the gym at River Falls High School.
Got to shore up the defense. No one gets in that lane just like that.
Up, under, no good.
Get the ball.
Preston Johnson's on the floor. What do we got? Jump ball situation. Possession arrows to River Falls if that's the case.
Through that excitement, we lost our composure.
Jump ball.
We let them into the lane. It's not a typical Wildcat defensive play right there, so we were very fortunate to get that jump ball. Good hustle, Preston Johnson.
Hey, the big rig's on. Michael Tiffany.
Whoa, Michael. I think, Michael, you've got a brother that's a travel.
That is.
He took a step. Good call. Michael, you have a brother, Matthew Tiffany is a freshman, 5'10".
36-35, just coming up on 5 minutes to go. Get to the edge of your seat. Get that seat belt 1 notch tighter. It's getting fun. It's a physical game. Both these teams playing really hard. Caleb Blatcher with the rock. Here to the near side to Damani Tucker, and we got a foul away from the ball.
Getting ticky-tacky. We're at 6 and 6 fouls.
6 fouls. Each next one, they go to the line. Hey, executive producer, I like your timeouts the way you did that today. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 3 left for each team. I like that.
Yes, thank you.
The teacher and you would have like a cross out on it. It's put like a hash mark through it.
Oh, well done, Nate Gervais on the reach back.
Jay Tinsley wanted the foul. Didn't get it. Was kicked out of bounds. Inbounded by Kajon Jordan.
I would stay a little bit low. I'd give him some room. Give him some room. There you go.
Tinsley with the rock. Go over to the far side to Caleb Blatcher. Dwayne Givens.
There you go.
Nope,
Nice flash.
Kajon Jordan, excuse me.
There, good flash again.
Tucker.
There you go. Oh!
I thought he slipped, but a
So
little bit of body
close.
contact.
We're at a one-on-one right now. Joy
Yeah.
Butts had that foul, so that is his third foul. Team 7th.
And they're going to leave Joey in the game. There was some body contact
Yeah.
there, and that's what they called, but he did slip as well. Oh, here, head coach Jack Campbell working the ref a little bit. Did you hear that?
I
Yep.
did.
Not bad for a Tuesday night. Misses it. Up, under, kick it all the way outside for a long three. Uncontested and counted.
Hammered it.
Jelani Mays. Nice bucket for
Really,
Jelani.
Really nice bucket. We got a trap coming here right now. There you go.
Got open.
Nice
Up,
pass.
under, and
Oh.
good. Oh, really nice. Jake Godin gets it up to the rack for two.
That actually
And we're
is-
knotted at 38.
That was Aiden Carafel.
Was it Aiden Carafel?
Yeah,
Oh, it
number
was.
2.
It was. Sorry.
No worries.
That's why you're here. They're moving quick, lightning fast.
Going in the lane. There you go. Way to go, Nate Gervais. That's a travel.
Travel call.
Nate Gervais called that. He came down, came in from behind, got his hand in there. He's done that twice now in the last few minutes.
Tie game. Preston Johnson over to Aiden Carafel. Now far side to Gervais. We got a foul away from the ball. That's going to send Gervais to the line for a 1-and-1. Both teams now in the bonus.
These foul shots are going to be critical. 38-38.
Hey,
3:30 left in the game.
you could give him your Booger. You could give your Booger McFarland right now.
There you go.
These free throws are big with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left.
Rob, Rob is
Done.
he's knocking on the plastic table here. There
Gervais
you go.
makes the first. He's been pretty good from the line tonight.
So was that an important shot? Yeah, I think that was an important shot.
Yeah. These shots are all big now as we go down the home stretch. .330 on the clock. Wildcats up by 1. Looking to add to that here. Gervais, deep knee bend up, and no good.
Oh,
And almost got the rebound, didn't quite get it. Hung up there for a while, didn't it? Good
It
crossover
did.
dribble, kick it outside. Monty Tucker, and no good. Rebound,
Rebound, Eli.
Eli
Oh, that's a
Johnson.
foul.
That's
Number
going to be
1.
on Jay Tinsley. That might be his
That
fifth.
might be it.
Nope. Let's see.
Not so happy fans.
It is his fifth. So he's done. So I believe Jay Tinsley is out.
Hey guys, I just want to call out Rob Derry. If you guys watch other basketball games or other high school sports and cameras, he rocks it, man. Thanks, Rob.
Yes. I'm serious though. People get spoiled. They have no idea.
They have no idea.
So good.
In all honesty, no idea. And this is high school.
Somebody asked what the stats are for Butts and Carafel. I don't know. They don't have them on the board tonight, so
Yeah.
we don't know who's keeping them, but we haven't been. Joey's probably got 6, 8, something like that. Carafel similar. What'd you say?
Yeah, we usually get the halftime score emailed or texted to us, but
We didn't get it, and usually sometimes they keep it on the game clock here, but
Yeah.
they're not doing that tonight either. So
I really like that when they do that.
yeah,
Sort of, we don't have to guess.
right. Couldn't get the hired help to keep the score.
Okay, no one in the toaster.
40-38 Wildcats. We're getting down to crunch time
Yeah.
now. 3 minutes to go.
No bread in the toaster.
What's
There
that?
was someone
Little-
in the toaster.
Little Euro step right
Yeah,
down in there. He popped
really
right in
good
the
move.
toaster. Popped in and popped out. He was done. Knotted at 40. Good basketball game on a Tuesday night in the gym at River Falls High School.
Yeah, a lot of fun here.
Joey
Oh,
Butts.
Very close.
He's down in the toaster. He'll kick it back out. Long
Carefel.
three by Carafel.
Oh,
No
in and
good.
out.
Woo!
One of those around the horns. Okay, make sure you're watching.
Game speed's picking up right now a little bit, isn't it?
Really quick. That's where you got to be careful. You got to keep the eye on the ball.
John Jordan, guarded by Joey Butts up top. And we get a timeout by head coach Colin Moore of the St. Paul Johnson Governors. Whew. Fun times.
Crazy fun.
Nick and Mason, a couple times they said tonight, Hudson's still better. And nobody's even acknowledged it, and we probably won't acknowledge it. We'll find out Friday night. No one's taking the cheese on that, Nick and Mason. That'll be a good one. That's 5:30 this Friday night.
Yeah, Hudson must not be playing if they're watching our broadcast.
Yeah. Oh, we got a...
Yep.
Justin Armington said River Falls is down 5-2 in the third period across the way at the ice rink.
Wonder who they're playing.
I don't remember. You could look it up. It's on the other channel here on YouTube, but this game's pretty compelling to leave now when there's Zamboni in the ice. Probably not a good time to pop over there. You might want to stick right here for the next 2 minutes and 21 seconds. .40.
Crazy.
Good stuff, isn't it?
It is.
It's fun. What else would I be doing on a Tuesday night in the middle of winter? At 9 o'clock at night.
Watching a rerun of Yellowstone.
I can eat cookies laying down.
I ate 2 cookies before we came. I was in my office, and Deb walked in and whispered, "Hey, could you have two cowboy cookies?" I said, "Absolutely." Yeah. Why are we whispering?
Yeah. Here we go, 2:21 to go.
Uh-oh.
Nice job getting down the lane. Just overshoots a little bit. A little strong on the bank. Good scrap, and it's going to stick with St. Paul Johnson. Boy, really nice job getting down into the lane. Just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, he did a really nice job with his dribble.
Kajon Jordan. Quick to the lane. He got there and just overshot it. A little strong on the bank. Kajon Jordan will inbound the basketball for the Governors.
Oh, we got a switch out here. We got Aiden on number 55.
Boy, everybody's picked up the speed and pace right now. It's good. The freshman up under, no good. Eli Johnson rips it out of there.
Nice
Kenny
job,
Turner
Eli.
got there, just couldn't get it to go. Joey Butts, he said, "Give me some."
Somebody get open.
Up top to Preston Johnson. Now Johnson's taking it down a little. Teared it up! Oh, baby! Oh! Diaper Dandy, the kid, the sophomore. Oh, nice little runner in the lane.
Well done, Preston.
Long three, no good. Ripped out of there by Nate Gervais.
Yeah, 125
Push it forward,
left.
Preston Johnson. Kick it back out. Carafel, no good. Joey Butts, rebound. 116, tick, 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 tick.
Okay.
42-40. Settle her down a little bit. Settle.
Get a good
Settle.
shot.
Get a good shot here. Aiden Carafel. Preston Johnson,
That's a travel.
baseline, and he's
That's
got
a
a
call.
travel.
That's a correct call.
Yeah, we're going to go look at that teardrop one more time right here. Watch this little teardrop runner by Preston Johnson. This is pretty. Gets it out up top. Comes in. Ooh, tough 13-foot teardrop. Oh, that's nice. Really nice.
Need to get to who we are and what we're all about defensively. Something that's been drilled in them, I'm sure, from day one of this season and past 2 or 3 seasons. Oh, that's a travel.
Nope, we're going to have a reach-in foul. I believe
yeah.
that's going to be on Aiden Carafel. Yes, it is. He'll go to the line for the 1-and-1. Each team with 8.
Okay. We've got Eli and Jonah in at the same time, along with Aiden Carafel. Size-wise, we got them. On the defensive side, just can't let them get in the lane. But offensively, we should be able to shore up one of those players to get a shot underneath the hoop.
Missed it. Eli Johnson
Okay,
comes out of there
ball.
with it.
Take care of it.
You got time. There's no reason to shoot, right? Make him follow you. Uh-oh. Almost double dribble. Eli Johnson.
Okay, hold on to the ball. Timeout.
Timeout on the floor.
So we got 8 fouls each. It's still a 1-on-1. Go for St. Paul Johnson. Go for the steal right away.
Yeah, probably got to go for the steal. Let's go back and look at that replay one more time. Let's see if this is it. Let's see if I got the right one. That was so good. I want to look at that one more time. Let's see if I got the right one. This is a tough 13-foot teardrop. Oh, that's pretty.
Really smooth. Really smooth.
Woo!
That was nice.
Victoria says, come on, J Squad. 42-40, Wildcats with the basketball, up by 2. It's going to be, ball control here. Don't turn it over. Then it's going to be free throws, Ariel.
It is. It really is.
If you don't turn it over. Here we go. Let's get it in. You got to switch it. Got to get it in. Down low. Oh, no, he didn't turn it over. Joey Butts turned it over. Here comes Johnson. St. Paul Johnson up under and foul. He's going to go to the line for 2.
That's a good foul.
Jelani Mays. But we had numbers down there. Just turned it over.
We did. That was one of those things where you get that shot, you make it, but you got to be very careful with the ball. We were very aggressive to get that shot, but wasn't quite there.
Jelani Mays, the 5'8" junior, shooting right into the teeth of the cat's den. Makes the first 1-point basketball game.
Need to get this rebound. Another Booger McFarland.
You're right. You've got the 2 bigs down low. Jonas Severson and Eli Johnson. They got to block out. They've got the size. Or Jelani Mays just ice water in his veins, makes them both, and we're tied. Timeout, St. Paul Johnson. Now with 28.2 to go. We're all knotted at 42 apiece.
Funky Cole Medina.
Rob Derry bringing you right into the huddle. Head coach Zach Campbell's going to coach him up here.
Be interesting to see what kind of play he has here. Just the way St. Paul Johnson plays, you imagine that they're going to put a lot of pressure on you. This gives you that opportunity of maybe passing the ball deep. We tried that against New Richmond. We weren't able to connect on that, but that might be another route that Coach Campbell goes this evening.
Nice crowd tonight online for a Tuesday night.
Very much so. For a Tuesday night for a high school basketball game against
a non-conference game.
Non-conference game.
Right.
St. Paul's St. Paul's, a half hour from here, but it's not a normal basketball game for both teams, and good to see the people coming out.
Yeah, and we hope the folks from St. Paul Johnson are enjoying this game online as well. You guys have a talented team. They're going to put heavy pressure on the Wildcats here, I can guarantee it.
Heavy man-to-man pressure. I'd like to see a couple screens here, get somebody open, and get down the court.
Here we go. Give it to Preston Johnson, the sophomore. Seen this all game. Damari Tucker guarding him. Preston Johnson breaks the timeline. Little screen up top. 17 seconds. Sophomore doing some between the legs dribbling.
Going to go for that last
shot. Give it to Aiden Carafeller going for the shot. Preston Johnson, dribble drive. Joey Butts for 3! No good. Rebound. Wildcats. Eli Johnson put back. No good. Put back.
Oh, foul.
Nope. Game over. Tie. We're going to overtime.
Hey, we had the shots.
Overtime. Little OT. We had the shots. We had some great looks. We got the rebound, the putback, just couldn't get it to go.
Right there, man.
Wow. That was fun there.
More fun than I thought we were going to have.
Wow. Oh, man. Going to overtime. Put 4 minutes on the clock. A little free basketball tonight. Why not?
Next foul for the Wildcats. The Governors will be shooting 2 because the Wildcats will be at 10 fouls. Governors are at 8 right now, so they have one more foul before we go into the automatic 2 shots off of every foul. How many timeouts we have left on each side? Timeouts left for the Governors 1. River Falls 3.
2.
Well, on the board it says 3. Oh, 2 outs for the. Are they adding? Do they add 1
so we have
for a
2
timeout?
left. That's what it says. Maybe they added 1. Oh yeah. So they added. So I'll tell the executive producer that when she puts her headset
3
back
and 2.
on. So they added. Let me get this off here. They added a one timeout for each team for the overtime. So yeah. So each team gets an extra. Free basketball, says Freddie Barr. You got it, Freddie. Down there at Tarnation Tavern.
He's in Jamaica?
Is he watching this in Jamaica? I don't know. He might be.
I love you watching, but there should be something a little bit more fun in Jamaica to do than watching a high school
This is a
basketball
pretty
game.
good game, though.
It is. I'll give you that.
We're going to tip it off. We're just going to go overtime. 4 minutes of basketball on the clock. Let's go. The freshman, Kenny Turner, and the Wildcats win the tip, but too good. Eli Johnson tipped that into the first row. So executive producer and I, if we'd have been quicker, we would have got that last flurry on the replay, but we didn't. We were too engrossed in the game. It happens. Three-point chance. Front iron, no good. Butts is up there a couple times, and Joey Butts comes out of there with it. That was Kenjon Jordan. Now Butts has it again. Butts has a good sweat going. Aiden Carafel for 3. Splash! Oh, baby. Aiden Carafel drains the 3. Wildcats up by 3. Head coach Zach Campbell checking his vocal cords early in the season. Fouled. And I believe Kenjon Jordan is going to the line for a pair. No, he's got. See, they have it on down at Tarnation Tavern.
Oh,
so he's done it. See?
Well, there you go. Nice picture down at Tarnation.
(45-42). Kenjon Jordan, second one up and good. 43-45, continue the full court pressure. The sophomore, he's got a good sweat going too. Him and Joey Butts are playing hard tonight. Joey Butts with the basketball now. Little push off, arm extended, no call. No call. Get it down to Severson. Backs it in, tough shot. Oh, the bank is open! Jonah Severson with a soft kiss. Off the glass, 47-43. That's a tough shot.
I think I've heard that 6 times already. There you go, Eli. Stay right there, bud. There you go. That dude, that's a freshman.
Yeah, freshman. Yeah, Jay Tinsley, he's their senior. He fouled out with about 5 minutes left.
Oh, you're right.
John Jordan. Good defense by the Wildcats right now. John Jordan thought about 3, put it back in the holster. They'll snap it around. Demarni Tucker got the ball now. Very patient. Down by 4. Kind of interesting, huh, Ariel?
Yeah, they're
taking
being
a lot
very
of
patient.
time. They
Just
got
don't
the
let
weave
them in the
going.
lane.
They want to get in there bad.
They really, really do. They're
They're
not going to be taking a 3-point shot, I don't think, out there.
Good weave. Just weave, and trying to find that seam in the
stay
lane.
back.
And we've got a timeout on the floor.
See, that's where the
hit this right here.
That's where the shot clock would come into play.
Hey, this is for Fred Barr. How about some of that Tarnation Tavern? So I'm going to go back to you on the shot clock after I just talk about Fred Barr down there at the Tarnation Tavern. If you haven't had one of those Charlie Cat hot chicken sandwiches, they are as good as they look. Oh, and then you know what else is good down there? The bologna sandwich. Rod Derry, the artist, said if you haven't had the bologna sandwich down there, it's really good. And also, I've had the street dog, which was also outstanding. So go down and see Fred Barr down there at Tarnation Tavern and get yourself one of the chicken sandwiches, a bologna sandwich, or the street dog. $47-43, $1:45 to go. Whoa, Nelly lost his handle. Get to John Jordan, he regains it. They're going to keep working that weave until they until they can get a guy down in the toaster. Long three, in and out, no good. Eli Johnson with a rebound. Joey Butts far side, that's big. $1:22. Now take your time, huh? There's no hurry. There is no hurry. Eli. Again, they tried. This is what they did earlier in that regulation. They tried to force that. Right. So you were talking about shot clock, and I rudely interrupted you before.
Oh, no worries on that. That's where a team like River Falls, who they bank on their defense. If they hold a team out there for a minute and a half, they get no reward. The opposing team gets to call a timeout and figure things out.
Hey, John Parsons says that fried bologna, yum.
It's fried?
Oh, yeah.
That's like Spam.
No, it's really good. Aiden Carafell.
Not that Spam's bad.
We're at a minute. We're at 1 minute. Wildcats up by 4. That's a big number, isn't it? 2 possessions. Clap, clap, clap. There's no hurry. Eli Johnson.
Oh, that's a travel. I would have called a travel.
Really
easily called a travel on that one.
Joey Butts. He'll kick it out. Look at the patience. Yeah, there's no hurry. Tried to steal, didn't get it. Butts in the lane, and they do get the turnover. And here comes St. Paul Johnson. They move it up. In the lane, up under. No good. Eli Johnson. Now Joey Butts is going to be fouled with 26.3 on the clock. If you're a Wildcats fans, find the clap emojis. Clap, clap, clap. They kind of were fortunate there, Ariel, after the turnover.
We're extraordinarily fortunate. We were trying to push the envelope a little bit on our offense there. I always like seeing that, but we were a little bit more hurried than I'd like to see.
26.3, a couple here really is going to make it difficult on the Governors.
Yeah, this is one-on-one, so this is only their 9th foul. The Governors have been really good at managing their fouls here in the last part of the game.
I think someone's phone's ringing.
Not mine. Mine says, I made a mistake.
Oh, that's somewhere down by the courtside by our on-court mic. That's funny.
I was wrong. Is that what Deb said? I was wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not my...
You
that other ring wasn't mine. It's the I was wrong ring is mine now.
Butts makes the first. That might be Bo Herstein.
They unfortunately gave that point to the Governors there. They took it back. Now they gave it to the Wildcats.
48-43, River Falls. Hey, we've got it right on our scoreboard. Second one up, and it is perfect. 49-43. Here we go. They got to shoot quick now.
They got to shoot some threes as well. 2 threes.
They don't seem to be in that big of a hurry.
At least 1 3. They're trying to drive in still.
Still trying to drive.
Oh, that was a heck of a play.
The freshman,
really
Kenny
nice.
Turner. The 6'6" freshman gets the easy bucket on a nice dish. 49-45 with 10-3 to go. Yeah, Lincoln McCarty and Penny Keith found the emojis.
Hey, Penny.
Maybe we get time. Let's go thank First National Bank one time right here. On the 17 seconds.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community bank.
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls. Free basketball tonight. It's been a dandy, hasn't it?
It's been incredible. It's a shocker to see that it's 49-45. You know, just by watching the game, you'd think it'd be a lot higher scoring, but hugely defensive-oriented game on both sides.
Physical game tonight. A lot of fat lips and bloody noses and all kinds of stuff happening out there.
And the St. Paul Johnson team, they're loaded for bear for the next couple of years, aren't they? They got a young team.
They have an 8th grader that plays. And the last bucket was made by the freshman.
And 4 freshmen on that varsity squad. Look at this lineup.
Look at the lineup. It's like a football lineup. Rob Derry's on it. Inbound it here to the near side. Joey Butts is fouled instantly after actually about a second and a half run off. And Joey runs to the line.
I have to say I've never seen that with 4 players behind the out-of-bounds line there. I thought maybe they were going to pass it up the line. I'm not sure what the ruling is on that. Can they have passed it on the same line, down the same line, out of bounds and inbounds?
I don't know.
Craig Finstead, you need to chime in here. I can't remember. Call Finstead. We're going to have that feature at some point throughout the season.
Butts.
There you go. Look at smooth as butter.
Cooler than the other side of the pillow.
Is that a My Pillow?
My Pillow.
Rob has not given up. He doesn't seem like it's necessary to knock on plastic for this free throw.
Butts makes them both.
He knew it.
Joey Butts, 51-45. Go up and challenge him. Him get that.
Yeah, no fouls. It's all
but you want to get him. You're just
now.
giving it to him in half court. No time.
Right.
Now over half court. That's a pretty smart play. Up, under, no foul. Wildcats are going to win it tonight. Gervais with the basketball. We're going to run it on. The Wildcats win! Wildcats go 2-1 on the season. Your final tonight, the River Falls Wildcats 51. The St. Paul Johnson Governors 45. Wow.
What a great game from both sides. Well played.
How about final? Like
really strong. They're having a conversation over there that I'm not sure about.
There we go. So, even at halftime, I thought St. Paul Johnson, they have a really athletic, good team. It was their first game of the season, so they're kind of feeling each other out a little bit, figuring out who their guys are and whatnot. Wildcats held strong, though, Ariel, throughout the game.
They really did. We sort of knew what St. Paul Johnson was going to bring, even though this is their first game of the season. We knew they were going to bring their athleticism and the quickness in, and we figured we'd see that full court press, which we did. We've been seeing it a lot, and we saw it a tremendous amount against La Crosse Central, a little bit with New Richmond, but St. Paul Johnson forced it again this time. It's good to see, the movement of our abilities on the basketball court, and they definitely improved from our first game as far as handling that pressure coming up and down the court.
Yeah, so 2-1 in the season. That sets it up pretty nice for the big rivalry game this Friday night at 5:30 against Huddy right here in our gym.
Oh, that'll be fun.
You'll be on the pheasant hunt, and you'll be tuned in.
We'll be tuned in definitely. It'll be 5:30. It'll be 4:30 our time out there because we're on Mountain Time that far across in North Dakota. But we'll definitely be tuned in. I'm gonna win the trivia contest.
Hopefully you have some roosters in the bag.
There you go.
So you're going to be able to shoot over a trivia question? Maybe get with your son? I don't want to get gritty on you.
You can.
You got a lot of windshield.
I can give it a try.
You got a lot of windshield time as you drive out there. Somebody come up with something.
I'll take a look. This is a lot hard. Trivia contest questions for basketball is a lot harder than football because you got one game per week. We have 2 games per week, and how many games do we have during the season? I'm like, where do I pull those ones out of my pocket? But we'll give it a try and see what we can come up with.
All right. Well, I tell you what, why don't we put a big red bow around this thing? It was a fun night.
Absolutely. On
behalf of Zach Campbell and his River Falls Wildcats, my great color commentator, Ariel Avestras, the artist, Rob Derry, our executive producer, Debbie Avestras. I'm Kevin Westhouse saying thanks again for joining us. And until Friday night when Hudson comes to town, good night, everybody.
Have a great evening.